start. Yeah, where's the mugs?
Well, we just have an emergency beer first.
Okay.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel, and it's our annual tradition, Oktobercamp. Now you might be thinking, why haven't we gone to Sykeside? Well, we'll tell you a little bit about that later.
Yeah.
But we've got great surroundings here and we actually quite like it. There's a variety of reasons which we'll mention.
This is the new tradition that we're in.
Yeah, we've got some beers.
New one.
We're about to open the first one. I don't know what you're having, Matt.
I'm going to go with a hobgob as well, emergency hobgob.
Emergency hobgoblin. So we got Ted, who'll be having his tea shortly. He can't have a beer, but don't know. Has he got an alcohol-free one, Matt?
Well,
a lilt.
A lilt. A root beer.
Yeah.
A ginger beer.
Yeah, so it's that time of year again. We've got a few beers. We've got a new tent to test out by OneTigris. Got quite a lot coming up soon. Halloween special. Got another wild camp next week. But we do this every year. Those that are with the channel for a while, you'll recognise Oktobercamp. Those that are new to it, basically just involves drinking beer.
Is this the 14th year?
Yeah, something like that. 14 years.
15th year.
We look back over the year, have a bit of a laugh. It's not serious. It's just a bit of light-hearted fun, isn't it? A bit of autumnal fun and relax. So, yeah, we'll get the first beers open. And yeah, speak to you in a bit.
Cheers.
Cheers, Ralph. Happy Hobgoblin.
Happy Oktobercamp.
Right. Hey, look at this, Matt. I can almost stand up at it. So it's a bit of a first for Oktobercamp, but first in a long time, in that the weather is not chucking it down with rain. I mean, there has been some rain, the ground's quite damp and wet, but yeah, it's nice if we get clear skies, that cold, crispy sort of, yeah, autumnal feel to it. I've got the Nordisk Oscar -10 sleeping bag, proper 4-season synthetic winter bag. I've got a Trekology UL80 mat, so there's a mix of different budget gear on this one. I brought a cheap foam mat to put down first, a Trekology, a Luft Deluxe pillow and another small pillow just to give some additional height. First impressions of this teepee are really good. I'll speak to you about it in a bit more detail later on, but yeah, it's the first time I've had it out the bag, and it's really good. I think the kids are going to really enjoy camping in this, and I think it's going to be great for car camping. If you don't use the inner, you can use it for hot tenting. There's a stove jack, you might have seen that on the initial shots, but yeah, there's loads of room, absolutely luxury in terms of room and height in there. So I'm going to get the mat inflated, get the sleeping bag rolled out and all ready for later on, and we're going to commence some beer drinking. So Matt, tell us about your setup.
Well,
what are you in?
So this is the Easthills Jungle the Jungle Explorer Hammock. So we've got a review on this previously, which you can watch.
Link above.
Link above somewhere. That comes with a tarp, and I'm going to partner this with the what was it? The One Wind
Underquilt.
One Wind underquilt.
Yeah.
So it's not freezing. You're probably looking at about 5-6 degrees tonight. So it's relatively temperate for this time of year, I suppose. But I'm going to go with very minimal sleeping bag, if any. So we'll kind of put that underquilt to the test, really. So that's the next thing that's going to come on. Quite a good little setup, to be fair, isn't it? It's pretty solid.
Yeah. So we're just going to finish the setups. We've got some nice steak baguettes later for our evening meal. We're going to get a nice fire on the go as well.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Oktobercamp, would it, without a fire?
Without a fire.
We've got no fireworks this time though. Normally we set off the odd. Oh, we forgot.
The odd banger.
You have to see if you got anything in the loft, but I don't think you have, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
We'll clap our hands really hard.
Clap our hands. So we'll make the finishing touches and speak to you in a bit. When you look at the actual room, yeah, There's absolutely tons. Maybe you could organise that a bit better, get a couple next to each other, but it's just me and I don't really mind. Stove jack there if you haven't got the inner. Yeah, Nordisk Oscar -10 Trekology UL80 and a cheap generic foam foil backed pad just down there. That should be absolutely fine. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a cosy night in here. I'm just showing the viewers the Fjallraven anorak, the Fjallraven poncho. I've had this for a while. I've never worn it. It's a bit too stylish for the public of the UK, but you know, now you've seen it, it's the first viewing. I blend in with the tent. Function over form. I'll just show the camera, Matthias. Thank you very much. I've had the other two. This beer has come all the way from Greenland, or Greenland by air, and a good friend of MCM Outdoors, Matthias, has sent it. So I've had the other ones which are like a lighter lager. This one looks a bit darker. It's got this lovely bison or a buffalo on the front of it.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is.
It looks like some kind of
tundra beast.
It's made with glacial water.
Glacial water.
Glacial water.
It's pure as pure can be. So Matthias, thank you very much. Yeah, we've got the Keb Endurance tent to test out.
Shall I open it?
That one.
This one?
Yeah. Cool. Special technique, but yeah, good friends of the channel, very much appreciated. We'll do the first. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got the
mugs.
Madame Blas. Madame.
Love these mugs. The Nordisk.
The Nordisk enamel mugs. Scandinavian gear. Matthias is Danish, from Denmark.
Is he?
Yeah. Loves the Scandinavian gear. The sound of Oktobercamp.
Yeah. Roaring fire.
Roaring fire, yeah.
Beers
galore.
Cheers.
Glacial.
That's quite nice.
Thoughts?
Quite nice that. It's different after the Hobgoblin, isn't it? Because the Hobgoblin's quite ruby. It's quite rich.
Got a nice complexity. Nice complexity to that.
Like a citric overtone with a bit of peach.
Oh, yeah. It's lovely that.
Oh, I could sink a few of them.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. So as I was touching upon earlier, those of you that are not familiar with Oktobercamp, it's just a bit of our take on Oktoberfest. Drinking lots of beer, some nice food, having a good chat, getting together with your friends, in this case my cousin Matt, And reflecting back on the last year, we pretty much run MCM from October to October. It's a bit of a milestone for us each year. We look back at the videos, at how the channel is doing, and life. We have a good chat about life. It's been a very difficult few years for everyone, and then within that we've all got our own personal things going on, and it's yeah, it's been a rough ride, and it's still difficult, isn't it, for everyone at the moment. That's part of our reasoning. Matt's just got in to sort his lad out, get something for tea for him. But yeah, we're going to go to the Lake District. We used to historically go to Sykeside, and we still, you know, we will do that again at some point in the future. It's just at the moment things are very, very tight money wise. You know, you're looking at £40 fuel to the Lake District and back, all the other money which goes with that. Yeah, so as I was saying, we will go back to Sykeside at some point next year. Probably make a pact, we'll definitely go there for Oktobercamp 23. But it's been a good year. Just like to take this opportunity to thank everyone that subscribes to MCM Outdoors, everyone that supports the channel, be that commenting on the videos, which is massively important. You might be cut off there, Matt. So if you comment on the videos, we appreciate that. Hitting the thumbs up, the like button, interacting, everyone in the Facebook group, everyone who follows on Instagram as well. There'd be no channel without that, without everyone's support. And special thanks to everyone who supports us via Buy Me a Coffee. Everything goes back into the channel, equipment, fuel, beer for these camps. But it all does ultimately go back into hopefully bringing some enjoyable content. So thanks very much for everyone in that respect too. So yeah, we're going to drink some more beer, get some more logs on the fire, and yeah, we'll have something to eat shortly. I'll get you a few atmospheric shots of Matt's lovely garden. We've touched so lucky with the weather. Really autumnal feel to it, and it's nice just being outdoors, seeing the changing of the seasons and sitting in front of the fire. So oh, hang on a minute. Homegrown onion.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Show us your ciabatta.
Yeah. So this was.
You've got to be there. I'm right on the periphery.
You're on the. You're on the periphery.
Tell us about your onion, Matthew.
Well, I can't fully claim this onion because this was my mother-in-law.
Is it a surrogate?
It is. They're very nice. I provided a lovely raised bed and then was rewarded with
Mrs. Leonard's onion.
It is. This is Mrs. Leonard's onion. It's very, very tasty. I braided them though.
Did you?
Yeah, I braided them. So I figured out how you take the things, the stalks, and then braid them to create an onion rope. Is that what you call them?
A necklace of onions.
A necklace of onions. So very smelly, but yes, this is a homegrown onion which we're going to have with steak a bit later on.
Yeah.
Which
we're
will be
making
lovely.
Steak baguettes.
Steak ciabattas.
Ciabatta. Oh yeah.
Steak ciabatta.
We don't have baguettes here. We have ciabattas.
Ciabattas. We like the Italian style. So.
Italian for the word slipper. That's where it gets it. Their appearance. They look like slippers. That's where it comes from. Ciabatta, from the Italian word. The slipper, because of their appearance. We might try and put our feet in one later.
There we go. Let's drink some more. Let's drink some more of this.
We'll drink some more of that, and then we're gonna open the keg of Muncher Hell.
Let's do it.
Right, Muncher Hell time.
Yes, cheers.
That's what it's all about, the cosy autumnal ambience. It's hygge, isn't it?
Hygge, that's it. That's it. We were talking about it last time.
Hygge. Hygge. Is it time to light the pumpkins? There we go.
So, oh, the salami's been cracked. Do our last wild camp.
The grill.
Fire. Because you can just literally just bang it in. Brilliant. All of the steak fat I'm just dribbling into the air.
Onion. Lovely. Ciabatta. Onion. A bit of steak there. I'm going to enjoy these, aren't I? Let me get my... Are you going to put yours on the chopping board?
No, I've got Edward brought a plate with his thing before. I'm just going to bring the jacket on.
Lovely that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fab.
Wrap this sleeping bag round. Right, morning folks. Good camp in the OneTigris Northgaze Chimney Tent. I mean, it's absolute luxury for me. I've never camped in a tent with this much room, this much height. It's been really sort of luxurious, really comfortable. Just sprawl out. You know, I've got the whole thing to myself. Some strong wind throughout the night. Some torrential rain on and off, and it's not leaked a drop, so that's good. Great signs. I'm going to be using it for some woodland camping in November and toward Christmas, and yeah, it's going to be spot on. So I'm really impressed with it. I've never slept in, you know, this big style of teepee tent before, and it's, yeah, I'm sure Tom and Emily will really enjoy it as well. So yeah, pass with flying colours, kids, if you're watching. So absolutely superb. I'm going to go and see if Matt's up. I'm going to get a coffee, start packing away, and draw a close to Oktobercamp 2022. So how was the sleep last night, Matt?
Good sleep last night. So we were in the One Wind underquilt.
Yeah.
And Easthills Outdoors. I tell you what, that tarp's good.
Jungle Explorer.
Yeah, the tarp was good. Obviously it tipped down in the night, didn't it, and it was pretty windy.
Yeah.
No, it was fine. Honestly, I sleep quite well in a hammock.
Yeah.
It's pretty comfy. You had squirrels running all over your teepee this morning. Yeah, they were running over it.
Something running all over it, I could hear it.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Is the amount of room in here is just unbelievable. I just slept in that corner over there. Really comfy, nice bathtub floor, bone dry, not a single leak. The stove's out there if you're not using the inner. You know, if you had a bit of a raised bed, but you've got the two doors, full height doors as well, vents at the top, roomy vestibule. Yeah, really impressive bit of kit. So we're going to have our coffees and we'll speak to you just before we sign off. That's it for another Oktobercamp. Been a good one. I'm not sure what content we've actually got, to be fair. You know, it's all about me and Matt just having a nice catch up and relax. And it's one of my favourite seasons. A few beers, some nice food. And yeah, just reflecting back over the last year. Have you had a good time, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I think with Oktobercamp, it's not about going for a big walk or doing like campsite cooking. It's just about beers, fire, something that we do every year this same time, and we'll continue to do so. And it's, you know, it's maintaining that tradition more than anything, and that's exactly what we've done.
Yeah, it was great to try out the new tent. Thanks very much for watching. If you stayed to the end, if you've enjoyed the vid, this just helps me out and it's free. Give it a thumbs up, write a comment, get back to every single one. If you're not a subscriber to MCM Outdoors, consider checking out the back catalogue of videos. There's quite a few now. Next week I'm going to the Lake District National Park with a great bunch from the Valley and Peak family. There's Becca from Muddy Bootlaces, Charlotte, Roam with Lots, and Mark, Mully and Vagrant. So the four of us are heading up to the lakes for a wild camp. I'll be taking a few craft beers along, and I'm sure we'll have a good laugh with a great bunch of people, so look forward to that one next week. I've got a couple of little videos as well to drop out in the meantime, so there's going to be plenty of content coming for the autumn and winter season on MCM Outdoors. I'll see you on the next adventure, and take care.